All right, let's get started then. So, on this little video today, we'll be going through a HELOS TS build. I will be doing an ODM build in a little bit, but I got to learn how to properly use ODM with HELOS. But for the moment, let's do a TS ODM build. All right, let's show me the build. All right, with every great TS build, we obviously start with the TS damage and stuff like that. So base damage will be 293,000, which is a lot. Don't get me wrong. So with every great build, we want obviously every single one up here unlocked. Then we'll go down a little bit to figure out what sides we're going. So support side, we'll be wanting to go to the right side for the cooldown reduction and for the buffing ability, because we obviously need Black Flare. And then for the damage side, we'll go left side because of the pure damage. More base damage, the better, especially works with these abilities, because we won't be using any other side abilities like we do with a normal Ackerman or Cheeky build. And with this side, it's always best just to have the tank side so we can have ability to get out of escaping things quicker. All right, let's show the equipment then. So equipment wise, we'll be having the two HELOS abilities, then we'll have the HELOS buffing ability, then we'll have order, what's it actually known as? Order Rage, and then Black Flare as the last two buffing ones, because these two go really well together. All right, let's go to perks then. Okay, main one, we want maximum firepower, obviously for the spear count and the fact that we don't have recoil when we fire. And for our main, let's just go to it. Our main damaging ones, we'll want Kengo and Black Flash for the fact that we want just higher damage. Black Flash obviously gives us maximum crit damage every time, so that's consistent. Then we want for our first one, you can either go, I think I prefer Immortal for TS builds, just because TS does so much damage to yourself. Like, you can almost instant shot yourself if you don't have this on. Or if you don't have that, you could obviously use Invincible because of ignores damage done to yourself. Then for our two main abilities, we want Font of Inspiration, and this one's very important, Explosion of Fortune. Explosion of Fortune is really good with this build, and I'll show you in a bit. Then we want to go to our memories. Our memories will be Gambler, Tactician, After Image, and Crescendo. You can use a few of these, but I prefer all of these. These are really well put together. Other ones you can put on is like Quick Strike, but I think I prefer all of these just for it's just ridiculous damage. Okay, let's go to artifacts then. Artifacts wise, we'll be wanting TS damage on our scars, obviously just because it's just better. Then we'll want for our scarf, we want pure TS damage too. It is just better. All right, then, that is the build. Let's get. All right, with every great build showcase, we'll want these exact settings. We want Nightmare, Injury Prone, Chronic Injuries, Fog, and Time Trial. These are the best stats for Attack Titan, and it's just overall the best. Let's do it. All right, let's get started then. So we go straight away. Usually on my Titan showcases, I like to destroy the walls, but I find that I can't be wasting too many spears, especially the fact that I won't be reloading a singular time. You'll already see me putting them all into a big old circle. And I'll try and I like to stay around this position just so it just collects them a bit better. And it just is just a bit better. And you'll see me now just starting to pick them off one by one. Oop, I missed that one. It's alright, still kills them because of just the pure damage it has. And assuming there's one more, let's buff it. Oh, here he is. Let's do it. So with every great build, we want to go straight into that form, straight into the buffing form, and then let's buff him so he does that. And then we want to come back around, use this ability first, and I like to just go backwards, use that. And that pushes him straight into the second mode because of that after image, just destroying his after shield. There we go. We also need to keep buffing ourselves. If we don't, we will lose that damage we're so needing. Oh, one more shot. Perfect then. All right, this is the HELOS TS build. I think this was a pretty decent run. Yeah, it was a pretty decent run indeed. But you can obviously, if you train a bit more in the beginning stages, that gets the time down. Once you practice on that beginning stage, it will just flow like there's no tomorrow. Having practicing build a fair bit, that's a pretty decent time. You can obviously get a lot lower with that if you train a bit more with it. But that's the HELOS TS build. See you in a few. All right, so one last thing just before we let you go. I am part of a pretty amazing little team on Discord. If you guys would like to join, that's where I post all my videos and where I get pretty much a lot of my ideas from. And we got a pretty amazing team there. And if you guys do want to join a pretty social little group I'm in, please go ahead and look in the description. I will put a little link there. Please have a look. It's a pretty good team. I'm one of the little admins there, so come say hello to me too. But yeah, beyond that, have a wonderful day. I'll see you guys for my next one.